What's going on, guys? It's been another bit since I did a sneaker video. Alright, first thing I want to start out with is, like I said, I don't know if these are legit or not, and frankly that doesn't matter to me. I mean, if they aren't legit, I'd like to still try and get some real ones, or at least possibly another pair in the future. They're about as comfortable, I think, as the real ones. I've already worn them a couple times. I'm not showing them yet, just for a reason. Basically, there's a long story behind it. Like I said, my family's been going through some stuff. It's been like 2 weeks Thursday since it happened. Probably now. Yeah, at least 2 weeks, or maybe a week and a half. No, it's been at least 2 weeks. Anyway, so my family's going through some stuff. Due to a person in my family who's been going through some real issues, and they had kind of put off the last year and a half of their life. I don't really want to talk about it. For those of you who know me very well, and my family very well, you'll kind of know what's going on, what we're going through. But yeah, so this person, due to the fact that they're not around right now, I mean, I'm trying not to get so sad and sappy here. Like I said, I'm trying to move forward. I've got a lot of things I have to continue to do in my life to better myself, and only pray for the person in my life that's going through the stuff that they're going through. Like I said, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to get into details. I'd rather not share all of it. I've shared it one too many times for the people who have helped me. But yeah, anyway, so they kind of left me a message saying that they wanted to give some stuff to some people if they may or may not be able to use it anymore. So this person left me a pair of shoes that, for those of you who know, I'm a big fan of Kanye West, left me their shoes, not knowing if they're real or not. Their friend, the family member that gave them to me, his friend hooked him up, because his mom, like, works for a company that sells them. I guess they're sponsored by Adidas. So I don't know if they're real or not. And frankly, it really doesn't matter to me, so if you guys want to all just be like, oh, they're fake in the comments, this or this and that, I mean, if they're fake, they're fake. I don't care. The story behind it means more to me than them being real or fake or not. So without further ado, I will show you what they are in the colorway. So basically, I got a pair of Oxford Tan Yeezy 350s, the first, not the V2s, the first version. There's a million, and I mean, there's about a million videos out there just like about Yeezy's in general. So I don't really have too much to say behind them. I mean, I've already worn them multiple times. They do fit me a little bit big, but you know, I mean, I was willing to take them because, like I said, they were offered to me by this person in my family, instead of I was willing to take them regardless if they were fake or real or not. And I was, like I said, to me, I think the stitching is correct. The boost feels squishy. I mean, I have plenty of shoes with boost in them, and this boost feels real. They say there's supposed to be some texture, some like texture type of pattern that's within the boost. This camera's really not going to do that justice, but that texture's there. What they call the boost nipples, those are there, and they all have the little, like, the nipple feeling that you're supposed to have throughout them. It has the YZY, and then the Adidas logo on this one, obviously. The heel tab, and there's supposed to be 5 dots, and then 1 on the outside. There's for the 6. The only thing that really, another things that really kind of seemed suspicious to me was the fact that it's got this more of a curve to it. So that's one of the reasons I might think they're not legit. They're double laced right now, or they're double knot, I should say, because I think the laces are a little big. But it's also because, you know, if you really tighten these around your feet, they're not exactly what you call. It's more of a loose fitting shoe. I did realize that. Like I said, I've tried on a V2 before, never really actually tried on the first version of the Yeezy that Adidas did. Well, I should say this first version. Trying to think what else to say. Like I said, This is one thing that's really, the cutout piece, I don't have a viewfinder, so I really can't tell how good this is looking. I'm trying to like look in the glare of my TV right now. But the like cutout piece is actually supposed to be lighter than the sole itself. So that's another thing that I thought maybe these were fake. Like I said, I'm not going to put like, oh, fake Yeezy exposed for thumbnail, or like I said, the story behind these shoes means more to me than whether they're real or not. They're cool, they're comfortable, and I mean, I've had several of my friends look at them that know Yeezys pretty well, and they said they thought they were legit, despite the fact that the bottom, they said everything else looked pretty on point. And I've done a decent amount of research on these, and like I said, they could be real, they could be fake. I could go to Restock Chicago, the consignment shop that's, sorry, I'm a little congested right now, so you have to forgive me if I sound kind of funny too. I could go to Restock Chicago and Chicago Ridge Mall, because they sell these here, but they sell them for, obviously, the resale price, which I'm not paying $700 for, or whatever the hell it is. Anyways, I could go and ask them, and they could tell me, but you know, I kind of don't want to be like, I kind of want to don't walk in there and be like, oh dude, you wearing fake Yeezys, I hope you know that. I don't want to hear that, you know. Like I said, this, and I've already said this 4 times in this video probably, the story behind it and the reason I was given these means way more to me, and they're way more special to me regardless if they're fake or real or not. Also, another thing I'd like to point out, they say the insole for these, another thing I can try and point out in the shoe, they say the insole for these, this is supposed to be top, which it is, and this is supposed to be white, which it is. And they said this, the Adidas logo isn't supposed to be bumping up, which it doesn't bump up. And they say another thing too, which I don't know if y'all will be able to see this very well, you'll probably not, but there's supposed to be black stitching down here in the heel, and there's black stitching. So, you know, I mean, like I said, there's so many things that say these are real. Also, there's supposed to be like some black, or not black, a tan, like, sole stripe thingy that goes from, and this from here goes all the way up to here, or whatever, which it does, and there's also black stitching up by the toe. So like I said, these could be real, and they could be fake, and they could just be really some really good fakes that were on point. I really don't know. But anyways, I thought I had to share these for you. I also don't have the box for these because the person that I was given them, that was given to, wow, I can't talk, hold on. The person that gave them to me, he didn't have the box that I know of. The person that got him out of the closet, since he wasn't there and gave him to me, she told me, she was like, I don't know if he has the box anymore. I hope the box isn't a big deal. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, and she was like, you can look in the closet for it. I couldn't find it, so I was like, you know what, whatever. But she was like, just as long as you support this person and the family, you can have them. I was like, all right, cool. So like I said, I got these. Didn't have to buy any. Didn't have to, you know, even if they are fake, I didn't have to put a price on them. You know, it wasn't a big deal. So they were given to me, and it means the world to me. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As promised, I had to do the little video for these. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll catch you on the next unboxing video.